Going on, bulls and girls? Welcome back to the I'm Batman YouTube page or video page, whatever it is streaming at. You to follow me for more information on stocks or whatever you want to look at or whatever you like into. I just want to give a shout out to Skunkmaster for giving me this free wax right here yesterday with a purchase of something. The BOGO, buy one get one free. About to try it out, see how bomb it is. Tastes pretty bomb actually. Alright, back to subject matter is I'm going to talk about today Bionano, Genomics, and Exela, and of course XpressBot and a penny stock that I'm on. Actually, they're all penny stocks, but one true penny stock that I'm really. Alright, let's get this shit started. Alright, so that's today's work. Up 256. I was down. BNG, I'm still down actually. I bought some more actually yesterday before it started rising up. Another 5k to own 25k of this stuff. Even though I know, it has bad, you could say it has a little bit of bad debt, bad financials or whatever. But what they're doing now is progressing towards profitability. And of course, I see that Sapphire system that they own. It's very, very, very interesting on what they're doing at this point. They just appointed the new Tesla CFO to help manage and grow and expand this business. A lot of people love Tesla, and this is just fucking awesome. Knowing that somebody from Tesla's from a high rank up there is able to come down here and starting to help this business grow means a lot to some people, and some people are starting to think this is starting to mean stepping stones to some bigger things. They also acquired Lineagen Incorporation to adopt more of the cytogenetics. They have a lot of so-called commercial business with them. They put him a little bit more into that little, of course, a little bit more into that debt section, but it's something that I can consider that Eric's doing, the CEO is doing. It's very good stuff. They also acquired the CMO, which is the Chief Medical Officer, to lead the conversion, the digital cytogenetics. And this girl's, I'm bullish on her because just the fact that she's able to, she has kind of the ins and outs of the FDA approval or just any other stuff that she comes out with, and to make this into a digital stuff, to convert this into a digital thing is very, very fucking awesome. I don't think a lot of people understand that they could even, they just had a little, what's it called, webinar for the Alzheimer's through Mayo Clinic, and that was a lot of interesting stuff that the guy was saying, because there's a lot of competition out there. There's this little of course these little genes that they're not able to detect. They're called the dark genes. And with this, and what Sapphire is able to do is that they're able to actually look into these dark genomes. They're able to find them, and so that's beating competition. Illumina is a $300 stock, and they're basically using Sapphire system also for the reasons it's something useful for people. And also, what's it called? What we're waiting for, I believe it's next week, is going to be the meeting for the authorized shares. A lot of people are scared to invest at the moment. A lot of people are waiting on the sideline for it. You may see the stock go have a nice little dip. Of course, I have some stop losses ready to sell a couple of shares. I don't like to sell my whole. I like to keep some in there. I'm going to recoup that. I'm letting everybody's a little bit on the sideline to see what's going to happen. So. If you want to wait, that's fine. It's all good. But a lot of people also like to scare people. So it's a double sword. Whatever, most likely the vote's going to be yes, I'm led to believe. So a lot of people got to be mentally prepared for that, boys. I think it's going to go. I still think it's going to go up regardless. We'll see what happens. But fuck it. Fun coupons, what can I tell you? Now on to Exela. So I don't have Exela right now. I had it yesterday. I sold before it dipped today at 43. I bought GLBS yesterday around the $13 to 13 cent, and now it's starting to rise up. Just cause of the shipping seasons coming up and everything. I figured it's gonna go up. I bought a couple of shares, 83,000. Let's see what happens. I'm just holding on, maybe up to like the 18 cents, 20-cent area. See what happens with it. Exela though is definitely something that is my next choice again to go back into because of their data they possess, and I don't think a lot of people understand what data means. And they also got the request and to provide the Mastercard pay solution for the digital stuff in the UK, which can be stepping stones when they come into the United States. It'll be more easier for them to process because they already have the experience to get to that position that they want to, or the goal that they're trying to achieve. So Exela is my other pick for that reason. Expa, it made me a lot of money back then, and I'm thinking about getting into it actually right now. That's under $3, maybe around the 250 area. Hopefully, it's still under $3 by the time I try to get back into it. Yeah, this is another bullish thing. Reason why is because they just got their new testing with Abbott with a 15-minute testing instead of the 48-hour testing. Because in New York, a lot of people had to do a quarantine. Got into the airport, they passed the so-called inspection or whatever. They got the testing, but they had to be quarantined during those periods of times. Now, all you got to do is sit around for 15 minutes. You get your results. You're positive or not. You don't remain quarantined. You got to do. And so another reason why I'm bullish on XpresShot is as soon as they come out with a so-called COVID vaccination, as soon as that happens, I'm sure these people are going to possess the approval to actually, make it happen where people are getting the vaccinations. So there's a lot of bullish reasons, and a lot of people are expecting, or rumors saying, buy the rumor, sell the news kind of stuff is government grant. And they're doing the work, even one of the women said it, the government's not doing it. This is the first company who started doing this stuff and got into the infrastructure that they already had in the airport, which is a very innovative, smart idea by the CEO, known and described as Doug, or Big DD, whatever his name is. Here's another video that the woman posts, and it's funny because it's like the guy doesn't even have to ask for time in the yards. Like, people are requesting him to come, like, I need to hear this type of stuff. This is like stuff. Let's hear the woman from. Let's see.
Momentum stock plays that have been really hot on, Robinhood. But tomorrow, I need you guys to tune in. Did you hear about XpresSpa? So we had Mr. Satzman, the CEO, on weeks ago. Everybody else ignores him. The other business networks. Oh, it's a $3 stock. I don't care. Here's why. They were stuck. Hold on, let me just express. I'm looking for the stock to see how it's doing. They were stuck. They were in airports. Airports completely shut down. You guys know this during the lockdowns. Nobody was flying. They're still not back where they need. Do you like my haircut? I just noticed that it looks really short, nice. But I got it cut today. So, what do you do when you go from revenue to zero revenue? My dad used to say, Lizzie, the going gets tough, the tough get going. They converted into testing centers
Innovation.
For COVID. So you land and boom, you can just walk up to an XpresSpa and take it. Well, guess what? Today they announced that they've gone from a 48-hour waiting time for results to under 15 minutes. All right, they're going to open at JFK and they're going to open at Liberty Newark. So when you come in from one of the states that Cuomo has says, you got to go under quarantine, you get an instant test, you sit around for 14 minutes, and there you go. So we've got that CEO tomorrow. So let me tell you quickly what they're doing. Today they closed up 18%. All right, let me check.
That was yesterday. This video was yesterday, actually.
Okay, 183 million. Okay, so it's small. I don't care. We care about American companies, big, small, whatever. So they're $3.22 a share. Low of the year at its worst point, 15 cents. Don't you wish you had them there? So guess what? Tomorrow, the CEO is going to come on with us. I called up my team and I said, can we book him? I want him on tomorrow. While we're doing our Zoom call, they send him an email and they reply, yes, Liz, because you, yeah, I know Rosie's falling asleep. She's so mellow. But they said yes because you talked to us when nobody else would. You talked to us when nobody else cared. I kind of think it would be cool when they launch at JFK in January, or September rather, that we're live there. Should I do my show live there at the Express Spa and get a COVID test live?
I think you should,
I
Liz.
think that would be a good story.
I think you should.
That would be a good network just day for me to be there. If they say yes, I'm doing it. All right, I bored you guys enough. I'll give you a final look on the momentum stock plays that have been really hot.
Girl, man, I'm telling you, gotta get in. 250. Of course, they got the. Hopefully, that COVID thing goes. As soon as that vaccination relieves, their massage thing's gonna go back to normal. Go back to normal. That's a lot of stuff, you guys. A lot of reasons to be bullish on it. They had bad financials, but I think a lot of their stuff that the new CEO from old Starbucks is he's turning the company into profitability. So it's an American company, like you said. So stay tuned for next time, boys and girls. Love you all.